I feel like I always tried to make the best of my opportunities, whether that came in practice or in a game situation. And I feel like each year I've improved. And what happened this year in Seattle, I feel like it made me a better person, a better player, and has gotten me more excited about another opportunity.
But did you feel blindsided last year? I mean, you were the guy, man. You were the designated guy.
Yeah, no, I didn't feel blindsided at all about what happened. I came in there knowing that I was going to be in a competition. They never told me anything about handing me the car or anything like that. They told me from before, I signed my name on the line that I was coming in to compete. And I've never been afraid of competition. I feel like my football career, I've been competing every year of my life pretty much. And it's something that I embrace, and I think it's the best out of me. So, was I blindsided? No, not at all. I knew this was competition.
Aaron had to wait a couple of years to get his opportunity. How much did that help you to see what he went through, and did he ever talk to you about that?
Yeah, Aaron and I are close. We have a good relationship, and once I got there, we hit it off, and he kind of took me under his wing, and we'd always talk about whether it was X's and O's, whether it was defenses, whether it was life, whether it was being a backup, whatever it was, we've talked about it. And I learned a lot from him, about the mental approach to being a backup, learned about the mental approach of stepping in to a starting role, being a starter, and being a leader.
With Seattle being a pretty strong team, was any hesitation as far as leaving and coming here, or any second thoughts, or anything holding you back at all when this first came up?
No, I mean, really, it wasn't really up to me, when it comes down to it. But I can't wait to get here. I'm excited about it. It's one of those things where I'm not looking back, and I'm just ready to get this thing rolling.
Was the approach that the Raiders took similar to the one that Seattle did? They said you're coming in here to compete?
Yeah, absolutely. I've had brief conversations now with the coach and Reggie and everybody, and what they want to do is breed a competitive environment, and that's what it's all about. You breed competition at every position, and guys start learning how to win, how to kick, scratch, claw, whatever it takes to win, and that's what I'm excited about. Talking to them, it gets me fired up for what they believe and what they're trying to get out of it.
But at the same time, isn't it your expectation that you come in and start?
I think that should be everybody's expectation. Whether you're competing for linebacker, QB, snapper, whatever position you're competing for, I think that should be your mentality. You're expected to win that job, and that's a mental approach I'm going to take to it, and I'm just going to compete every day. The Raiders organization is going to get 100% out of me all the time, whether that's on the field, off the field, in the meeting rooms, whatever it is. They're going to get all of me. So I'm here to work, and I'm here to compete and do whatever I need to do to make this place better.
Having said that, after the Packers and now Seattle, I mean, is this kind of a third time the charm type of thing?
I don't know. I don't. I couldn't tell you that, but I know that I'm going to give it my best shot, and I'm a very confident player. I'm very confident about what I bring, and we'll just see how that plays out.
For the Raider Nation out there that just kind of don't know you that well, and what's your style? What's your
well, you're going to get a smart, disciplined player that doesn't like to lose and doesn't accept losing. And I've always been competitive no matter what it is, and no matter what I'm playing. It's something that I've been fortunate enough to be a part of very good teams, championship teams, whether I was in high school, college, NFL, and I know what it looks like, and I know what that mentality looks like in the locker room, on the field, practice field, wherever it is, and hopefully I can bring a little bit of that here.
When's the last time you've been on a team with a losing?
Chess, checkers, card game, you got to win.
Yeah, I don't take to it too easy. So,
When was the last time you were on a team with a losing record?
first year in Green Bay, we were 6-2.
Okay. Through high school at all?
No.
So 1 year out of
Yeah, I've been pretty fortunate. I've been pretty fortunate, and I guess it's when you're on good teams for that long, you just expect it, and I think that's a good attribute to have.
Just curious, do you see the irony in this, that you were on a team with a guy named Marcus Russell, and now Marcus pretty much, came here and pretty much played himself out of the league, and now here you are. Can you talk about that irony of that, I think?
I really haven't thought about it too much. You know, it's me and Jamarcus came in to LSU together. We same signing class. We had a good relationship with each other, and still do. And but I don't know what's happened in the past. I don't know any of that. You know, I'm here my first day, and I'm looking forward to the future. I'm looking forward to getting this thing going and start winning games.
Got time for just a couple more questions. Guys, a couple more?
When the offseason started, were you looking at possibilities as far as other teams may need a quarterback? What was your mindset this offseason?
You know, I was hoping to get another opportunity. I didn't know if it would happen. I didn't know, really what was going to happen, because when you're talking about being traded, you don't really have a lot of say-so and much. And Seattle had told me that if they can find the right place for me to get another opportunity, then, they would look into it. So I try not to watch too much TV or watch too much ESPN or anything like that. So I didn't really know a whole lot of what was going on, except for talks that you have with your agent, which is pretty normal. But once this thing started rolling, started talking to people, and once I started talking to people from the organization, I was wanting to get this thing done and get here.
Have you talked to Greg Olson yet? Do you have any idea?
I have. I've met briefly with him.
Yeah.
Really haven't talked X's and O's yet.
Yeah.
Just kind of getting to know him a little bit. So it's I look forward to getting into the book and getting up here.
But you understand, though, that this is a process that they're going to ask you to be a big part of a rebuilding process.
Yeah, it's something that fires me up. It's something that really, makes me ready to get here, because I want to be a part of something and be a part of something special. And I really think that is a big possibility here of building something special, building a winning environment, and building a really great organization. I think that is that's part of the plan, and I'll be, like I said, I'm very humbled, and I feel very blessed to have this opportunity and to be a part of that.
Matt, how much do you have to do before you are able to settle in and be a regular presence at the facility?
I don't know. Me and my fiance and I will be flying back up here next week, and trying to get settled in, get a lay of the land, and kind of find a place to live, and then once that happens, I'll be here. So
Maybe a couple of weeks.
yeah, maybe a week. I don't know. This all happened so fast. Like, I flew out to Baton Rouge yesterday at 2, and I didn't know I was flying out at 2 until like 11:30 in the morning. So it was, all right, get your backpack and get on the plane. So
Okay, thanks, everybody. Appreciate it.
thank you.